Hello. Good afternoon. Good morning. It's not afternoon yet. What is wrong with me? It's 11:59, 1 minute to noon, to 12 Eastern Standard Time. And here I am with you this morning. And our topic is, are you the beaver in your river of love? Because many times people are talking about this. And are you the beaver in the river of love? Are you your own beaver? Because sometimes we become our own beaver in our river of love. So today, I am going to take you on the journey for you to figure out or to inflect, to go in and find out who are you, what you're doing. Are you the beaver in your beaver of love, in the river of love? Because you're seeking love. And how can you be a beaver? You're not an animal, right? But what does a beaver do? A beaver blocks the flow of the river. A beaver goes upstream. So when you look at it, the beaver goes higher up the river and it stops the flow to come down to the rest of the river, to the villages, to the heart, right? So if your thoughts are full of beavers, why you are not being loved, or why you can't find love, or why nobody loves you in a romantic way, you have to find out, who is it? Who am I? Am I the beaver in my river of love? And this is what I will take you to this afternoon. There are many ways in which we become the beaver in our river of love. We begin by believing there is a scarcity of the sex of person we are looking for. So it's not only the opposite sex, it could be the same sex relationship you desire. But in your head, there is a shortage of lovers in the world, and people are fighting for lovers. And that is why some of them are having 3 and 4 different lovers all at the same time. That's your mindset. And that's what you believe. And that's what you keep saying. So there you are building that river dam, and you are the beaver. You are your own beaver in your river. You are blocking the flow of love to you. You start with that. There are no men out there. There are no women there. There's nobody out there. Everybody's taken. Everybody has a relationship. Everybody's doing amazing already. And there I am with nothing coming my way. Now, when you have that thought, you create an attitude. An attitude creates a vibration. The vibration creates that energy of, I am not getting what I want because there's nobody out there for me to love or to love me. The other part that we sometimes fool around with is, you know what? I did it before. Love is just a joke. People don't love. They just want one night stands. They just want somebody to pay half the bill. And you have actually, I'm not saying all of that is not true and all of that does not happen. But because it happens, that doesn't mean it always has to happen. Sometimes even you have had that experience. We could have an experience because I heard a young man say to another young man, somebody in their 40s, saying to a 22-year-old young man who went to get his own place to live, man, just get a woman to pay half the rent with you and have her move in and she'll pay half the rent. And I just stood there with my mouth wide open and said, that's the best advice you could give to this young person starting their journey now. Oh, well, that's what I've done every day, every time. That's what I have. I have somebody living with and she pays half the rent. And I said, how has that been working for you? You're turning 50. You do not have a home of your own. You do not have a wife. You have been with several different women. And as soon as they realize what your mission is, they walk away from you. So yes, it can happen. You could have been this person's victim, but that doesn't mean that has to continue. Because you see, it begins in your mindset. You have to change your mind about your feelings of you won't be good enough or get the right person or there's nobody out there. You have to believe and make an affirmation, a loud, full, high energy, high vibration affirmation and believe. That is the first thing you have to do, is to stand up tall and hold your shoulders back. And no matter the most demanding place you can find where you feel power coming from from the bottom of your feet, going right to your thoughts, your tongue, and stand and claim this and say, somewhere out there, there must be somebody who will love me for who I am, who will love, appreciate, and respect me, who will never desire that I change to become somebody of their vision of a person in their life, and that I am able to reciprocate to them the same way. You have to stand solid on an affirmation that you make to claim that you can do this for yourself. Because trust me, I know. I am the woman who stood at an open window on a bright, sunny, cold morning and claimed that I desire someone. And there, somewhere, I said, with passion, somewhere out there must be somebody who will love me for who I am, who will not require modification or changes or to become something or someone else they desire. And that somebody I will accept. And I got that. It, of course, had everything I desired, and I said, but as you go, you will always find something that's not quite up to par. But no one is perfect, and neither are you. So they are looking at you also and saying, well, yeah, but not as perfect. And that is what you have to remember. The amount of things that are just absolutely amazing for you, to the small, tiny things that are not amazing, that you sometimes we dwell on. And that's where we become the beaver in the river and block the flow of love. We take the tiny thing we do not like in a human being or the lover or the romantic lover we have, and we expand on it. We put all our concentration on it. We are the beaver building that dam of all the negative thing, that tiny thing. Sometimes we made it so big that we cannot see anything else. But that person, if you sit and you contemplate, if you sit and you take a pen and paper and you write all about the things you love in them and ignore for a minute what you do not like, you will see that all the likes surpasses everything else. And when you see that, that is when you know you have gotten to where you desire to be. And you hold on to those thoughts and you realize, yeah, like I realized, wow, my husband was a smoker. But when I requested that person, I did not say I did not desire a smoker. He came with his cigarettes. But the way he was, the person he was inside of him, minus the cigarette, the way he allowed me to develop and to grow, and he stood behind me, supported me, became the wind beneath my wings. He became that wind beneath my wings, accepted me for me, ferocious, demanding, purposeful, focused. And he let me grow and he allowed it. And I allowed him to be him. He knew the devastation of smoking cigarettes, but that was an addiction I couldn't understand or overcome because I did not have it. So I learned to love him for all what he was and I loved about him. And I ignored the cigarette. And I am sure, as today is Thursday, 12:08 on a Thursday afternoon, that man had things in me he did not like. But that did not stop him from being an amazing and wonderful lover, a husband, friend, cheerleader, motivator. Yes, you can. Never defeating me. But many times we block the flow by number one, another one that's common. I'm not good enough. Oh, you know what? I'm not pretty. I do not have a beautiful body. But I know one thing for sure. Every bread has its own particular butter. And that's what makes it amazing. So do not become the beaver that blocks your river, because I'm telling you, if you are the one blocking your river of love, where you could be swimming in this magnificent river of love for a long, 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 everlasting time, know that, did it, enjoyed it, participated in it. And I'm there to tell you that somewhere out there is this magnificent, amazing human being that is just waiting for you to call. You call like they are listening. What you seek is also seeking you. But realize you have to say what it is you desire, and you have to take away the negativity that you think you have. And you're seeing all your scars, and you're too short, you're too fat, you have an accent, you're too black, you're too white, you're too pink, you're too yellow, and you're not smart enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not curvaceous, you're not muscular, you don't have a six-pack anymore, you're green, you're balding. All of these are blockages, and all of these are put on you by you, the beaver, in your river. And it's time you stand up, firm and bold, and say, somewhere out there must be somebody who will accept and love me for exactly who I am. And when I meet that person, I too will accept and love them for who they are. And that is the only way you will stop being the beaver that blocks your river. Remember that. You are blocking yourself by your mindset, your attitude, your words, your thoughts, your vibration, your criticism of yourself. Listen to me. The world already is there waiting to criticize you. Why are you helping it? Why are you helping those critics? And you know them. Some of them are right next to you. You can't move without your elbow hitting them. And then you're adding on it and believing you're not pretty enough, you're not good enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not fat enough, you're losing your balding, you're losing your six-pack, you have a little ache and pain, something is wrong, you're too old. Oh, I love that one. You're too old. Oh, I other love another one that somebody says, oh, you have to do this, you have to be more here, you have to go out there. All of these have to. When all you have to really do is believe you are worthy of being loved and worthy to also give love. Anything else is turning into the beaver that is blocking your river. And that is wrong. That is not something you should ever attempt to do. And if you're doing it, it can be broken. That pattern can be broken. That habit can be broken, one small step at a time. Because you heard this video, that doesn't mean you are ready to believe and to make that change so drastically. No, you're going to get some doubts some days. You're going to be going back to those old days, but you have to remember and believe that you are worthy of love and you're worthy to give love to others. And that means you have to work on this belief and this conviction, and you have to push away fear. Because when fear comes, it follows, doubt follows fear. When you have such a big change to make, to believe you're good enough, and all the things in you are amazing, and you have it in you to attract love and to give love, doubt is going to come. Fear is going to come. And those two can be devastating. But every little step you take, every time you take that little step, you're moving forward. You might feel fear and doubt. And then say, you have to shake your head and say, damn it, damn this. I'm better than that. I can hold on a little bit longer in believing I'm good enough. And practice that daily, not once a week. The day you feel the worst, that's the day you have to try the hardest. The day you feel that, wow, I'm giving up, I'm going to sink to the bottom and drown because I cannot find love. And the beaver is, and you'll think, oh, it's because of that. Oh, all of these are not real beavers. The real beaver is the one looking in the mirror. So if you are the person that's blocking your river of love to come to you, make up your mind to stand up and demand that you shake that beaver. Get ready. Go after yourself. Change your mindset. one little step at a time. Do not expect that you can crash it open and be free of doubt and fear and not good enough and too fat and too bald and too slim and no six pack and big stomach and eating and all these things. Crack that. Because when you break this open, you're giving yourself a chance to be loved and to love. My name is Tessa-Marie, and welcome to this channel. I am trusting that this video has helped you. And if you want more of this video, tune in next week or check my other videos on my YouTube channel, and you will see that yes, love is never going to run away from you unless you choose to be the beaver in your own river. Have an amazing, fabulous, and wonderful day. Thanks for listening to my video today. I appreciate each and every one of you who dropped by to see this video today. Have an amazing and wonderful afternoon. Take care. Bye-bye.